So let's be honest, the Gsxr 750 is a dinosaur. It's not a 600, it's not a 1000, and Suzuki hasn't updated it in years. So tell me, why are people still buying this motorcycle? Let's get into it. So I personally had the Gsxr-R750, the one that I currently have now, for about 6 months, going on 6 months now. And I had choices. I could have chose a more tech-savvy Kawasaki type motorcycle or even a Yamaha, right? But something drew me to the 750. And what was that? For me, I knew exactly what the bike was going to give to me. It's going to give me that clutch, throttle, and power. There was nothing fancy about it, no tricks up its sleeves. It is what it is, and it shows you what it's got right there off the gate. Another great thing about the 750 is all the parts availability and the different things you could do to it to make it your own. Me personally, you've seen my videos. If you take a look at all of them, I've customized, I've had it flash tuned and all this stuff to get more horsepower out of it, and I still absolutely love the motorcycle. I think about riding it every day when I wake up. For me personally, Gsxr-750 and the other Gsxrs as well were one of the more comfortable motorcycles to sit on. I actually like to ride. It's not just weekend warrior type stuff. I like to go when it's cold. I like to go when it's hot out. I like to go when it's raining. If I can be on two wheels, you best believe I'm going to be. Suzuki basically said, why not build a bike that can handle like a 600, but take off like a 1000? And to be honest, they nailed it. The 750 sits perfectly between categories. It's forgiving for street riding, but powerful enough that it can keep up with the 1000s on the highway. Even though Suzuki hasn't dropped any major updates to the motorcycle in years, why do we continue to buy these? It's because it works, and Suzuki knows that. It's simple, raw, and reliable. No electronic suspension, no flashy driver modes, just clutch, throttle, go. And in the world of tech-heavy motorcycles, the Gsxr gives you that raw feeling when riding a motorcycle. True riders know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the power. The power on these motorcycles are fantastic. I remember bone stock, when I got it from the dealership, I rode 2 hours to pick it up and then 2 hours back home, and I absolutely loved it. It's got plenty in the throttle in order to get you out of a jam if you need to, or if you need to pick up pace with traffic. It's nice and lightweight, so it's agile, moving around and zipping through traffic and things like that is no issue. Leaning it falls right over into the corners like perfectly. Let's talk about the value and the identity of the 750. Now, with the price point being where it's at, you get a power-packed machine that's light and agile, fun to ride, and leaves you connected to the motorcycle, connected to the road. To be honest with you, owning a Gsxr-750 in 2025, moving on to 2026, says something about yourself. It says that you love to ride. So yeah, the Gsxr may be old school, but that's exactly why people buy it. It's a perfect balance of power, handling, and raw simplicity, and a formula that just works. Now, I'm not going to sit here and cap as if I wouldn't gladly take a BMW S1K over a different bike, but there's a perfect reason why people chose a Gsxr-750, and that's because they want to feel connected to their motorcycle. For the new rider, in my opinion, I would not go ahead and jump into a 750. I would get into something a little bit less horsepower so that you can take your time and learn how to manage the power and being able to focus on your skills such as turning, such as braking and maneuvers in order to get yourself out of the way of danger. The power can sometimes be overwhelming to people who are not used to it. So give yourself some time, learn the proper techniques and skills that you need, and then step on up. Now, a reason why I like the 750 is because everyone takes the 600 as kind of being that beginner inline four motorcycle, and they immediately want to jump into a 1000, but that 750 gives you that sweet spot, dude. It's right in the middle. As always, thank you for viewing the channel. I am the fellow Moto. I appreciate you all. And if you could, please like and subscribe the video for more. And get down in those comments and let's have a conversation. I love to get down there and chat. I'll see you guys out there, man. Deuces.